Welcome back everyone, and this is your full body yoga workout today. Prepare to tone and to stretch all over, and of course feel absolutely amazing afterwards. I want to begin this session today on our kneeling position, just like this. If this is not comfortable for you to sit at all, you can sit any other way your body can support for now. Let's begin by setting loving intentions for this practice, for our bodies, for our minds, and for people around us. Look inside your heart and express silent gratitude for everything we have in this life. Our health, our bodies, our minds, our families, our homes, and people around us. Let's set our mind to practice with no expectations, no judgments, just enjoying every single flow. And of course, open your heart and your mind for learning and transformation. And with that, let's open up our eyes. And reach those arms, guys, all the way up and above your head, lengthening through the spine. Connect through the hands and push those hands upside down, all the way up over the ceiling. Hold it with me for just a few breaths. And on exhalation, slowly, gently push those hands, guys, forward all the way. Scoop the stomach in. Continue to stretch and lengthening through the arms. And let's bring those arms up one more time, guys. One more time, all the way through. This time add a little bit tiny back bend. And let's slowly bring the hands back to the front. One more stretch. And undo those and transfer them behind the back. Connect through the fingertips if that's available. If not, you can just bring them behind the back and open up a little bit deeper into that back bend. Very good. Come on back to the center. Undo those hands if you have to, or draw them on one side. Definitely relaxing your shoulders. And let's slowly transfer the hands to the other side, all the way on your waistline. Relaxing your shoulders, long and extended back, and slowly bring them back, and if that's available, go ahead and fold forward with me. If it's a little bit too much for your shoulders and arms, you can just find yourself in your child pose instead. Very nice. Come on back up to the center. We are going for a few lateral bends, and then we're going to start to work on our ankles and feet just a little bit, since we are on our feet anyway here. And then I will take you to your kneeling position in your tabletop to continue. Go ahead and start to open a little bit farther up and deeper. And let's do just a couple more on each side. And now one more, and this time hold a little bit longer. Arm go right above the head. And all the way to the other side. And slowly come on back to the center. So as always, we begin the work on our ankles, one knee at a time, and even that can be very sensitive for some. So I encourage you to take your time, guys. So we bring in the attention to the top of your ankles, just like this. And if that is really easy for you, no problem whatsoever, then go ahead and bring your both knees off the floor with me, or continue to do one at a time. You need to do something in order for those ankles to get stronger. If that support on the floor, very easy for you, then you can transfer, guys, your hands right on top on your knees. And that's definitely a most challenging variation for this stretch. Very nice. Come on back to the center. And let's go ahead and transfer our toes on the floor and stretch those as well. And that's gonna give our feet a good gentle stretch as well. It might happen that you can't sit like that at all. Your option, guys, will be to put your hands, your fists on the floor and support yourself. Do not skip this exercise. If that is really comfortable and you don't have to have a support, then bring your both hands up front of your chest. Close your eyes and try to let the gravity take care of everything. We're not resisting, we're just being there. Just being there and allow our feet and toes get stronger with each and every exhalation. Very good. We're gonna go ahead and progress a little bit. So what you're gonna do, you will take your one foot up front and we're gonna keep the other foot exactly where it was. Bring your both hands up front of the chest or put your hands on the floor. It can be a little bit sensitive and it's definitely a little bit more challenging than the previous one. We're holding it for just a few inhalations and exhalations. Try not to fight the gravity, guys, and slowly go ahead and switch your feet. So tuck your toes. The other foot is on the floor. You can keep your hands on the ground for extra support or bring them next to your heart with me. And just a few quiet inhalations and exhalations. Very nice. Let's slowly make a transfer to our kneeling position. And we will continue with a gentle cat and cow here. You can go as slow as it feels like, or you can accelerate a little bit with the time. Continue to open up fully through the rib cage and all the way back. If it feels good, we're gonna add a little bit motion here. Just gently lean back and gently open up once we're moving forward. Just a few flows like this. We're getting ready for next flow from here, which is your child pose to your upward facing dog or your cobra or even your sphinx with your elbows on the floor. So when you're ready, guys, go ahead and start to expand a little bit deeper. If it's taking you a little bit longer to warm up that back, that's okay. And you can definitely move much slower than I do here. You don't have to hurry up at all. And we're gonna give this flow a few more repetitions. Definitely listen, guys, to your back. If your body is asking you to stop in certain places, please do. Very nice. And one more. Let's stop right in up dog with knees on the floor. Cobra. If you need to put your hands a little bit farther away from the base, or you can also put your elbows on the ground. Make sure your shoulders are not blocking your ears and look above one shoulder. And then gently look above another one. And slowly start to flow back to your child. Let's stretch here for just a few. Take a good deep breath. Reset your mind again and let all the tension go if there is anything built. Tension just procures more tension, and that causes anxiety and stress. And stress and anxiety is not good for our health at all. Come on, back up. We will continue with this thread the needle just to wake up our shoulders and arms. So go ahead and reach up and slide this hand palm down if possible on the floor. Feels so good at the back as well. And let's slowly do it from the other side. And then we will continue with a hip flow. And I have a few variations of the puppy pose today for you to practice. Go ahead and bring the palm flat on the ground if that's available. And slowly return back up with me. We will continue with the hip circles. And I must say it's not just the hip circles, that's also your lower back, your knees, your elbows. And I encourage you guys to relax your neck and head and allow every body part to participate in this circle. Try to go through the full range of motion. Don't be shy. All the way, it feels so good. And this one is such a great flow for the lower back and hips. And let's do one more. Soften those elbows, guys. And go ahead and repeat this flow from the other side. Simply reverse the direction. Give me a few more repetitions on this side as well. Don't stress, guys. One more. Excellent. Let's bring our hips one time on one side. Hold it for a few seconds. And let's do the same thing from the other side as well. Back to the center. Put your knees, guys, a little bit wider, just a little bit. Notice your tailbone in between your knees. Try not to move forward. So try to set your tailbone directly in between your knees. If your chest is not on the ground, that's okay. You can put the pillow or the block under. Take your time, guys. Let your body to completely mat on the floor. And using the tools would be definitely a right thing to do. And before we will move to the next variation, let's come up and stretch a little bit. Relax your head and neck. And if you find you cannot go for the one arm on your knees, in between your knees, just repeat your puppy pose, just repeat. So you're gonna take the hand all the way down. But again, try not to shift your tailbone away from your knees. And do your best, guys, to put your flat palm on the floor on the both arms. Very good. Close your eyes. And just try to relax. And if you have to come out earlier than I do, please do that. Let's slowly pull this hand out. This was pretty sensitive. And go ahead and stretch one more time. And the arm which was up front is gonna go on the bottom right now in between. So the same thing, just make sure you stay safe on that shoulder, guys. And again, your chest might not be fully grounded, and that's okay for now. Continue to breathe nice and slow, and bring attention to each and every exhalation. Slowly return back, and this time we will set the hands a little bit wider and again stretch in a cat and cow. We have one more variation when we take two hands, two arms underneath for the puppy. If you feel that your body is not ready for that, then just practice a regular one. Palms flat on the floor if you possibly can, and keep on breathing, guys. Try to let all the tension melt away from your shoulders and lower back. And on exhalation, slowly start to come back up. Very good. We will continue with the balancing tabletop flow, quick one, and then I'm ready to take you to your downward facing dog already. Keep reaching all the way. Breathe and flow. Create a strong structure and connect with your ankles if you can. If not, just continue to practice balancing tabletop, or at least arm on leg above the ground. And let's slowly undo it. Another cat and cow, making sure that the spine is feeling good. And prepare to extend all the way from the other side. Extend the arm. Find your balancing tabletop strong and extended. Lengthening, guys, and see if you can bind right up here. Take your time to get on a balance, of course. Very nice. All right, friends, we're ready for downward facing dog. I feel so good this morning. So strong, so healthy. So I want you to take a little bit of my energy as well. Taking care of our bodies feels good. Relax your head and neck and just breathe, guys. My beginners, if you have to lift your heels and bend your knees right now, you can definitely do it. And for everyone, try to draw your stomach slightly more in, so you feel that connection, your belly and your back. Everyone relax your neck team. Make sure your neck is soft and relaxed here. Shoulder blades apart. And slowly, guys, prepare to take your one leg up. Reach all the way. Take your knee towards your nose and curl right here. So it's not a plank, not a dog. It's in between, tiger curl. Take it all the way back up and extend. We got this. One more time, exhalation. Take it back up. On the next one, guys, after you come back, we're gonna go for the gentle and strong at the same time hip circle here, just a few repetitions. Give it a good circle all the way through. Feels good for the back, feels good for the hip, and ready to step to your low lunge. In case your step is not as wide as mine right away, not a big deal. Just move your foot slightly forward until you will get this long, extended low lunge. That's important, guys, because you want your body to melt through using the gravity. I would say put your hands on the blocks or on the floor if that's really challenging for you to hold, and especially if it feels like you want to come up and you can't control that movement, you need to use your hands on the floor or on the blocks. Just above the hips, good alignment here. I want you to get the best out of this low lunge. And we continue with the gentle lateral stretches. If you use your blocks, you can do those holding your blocks in your hands. And give me just one more on each side. Don't hurry up. One more time. And beautiful, guys. Back to the front. Now transfer your body weight all the way to the hip and knee. Try to stack your hip right above the knee. Lift your toes and slide your heel a little bit forward with me, not too much. We want to be able to keep the front knee soft and extended and remain that hip on the back leg, hip up your knee. It might not be as long forward fold, and that's okay. I want you to focus on long and extended back, guys, and soft and extended knee. Dive in. Try to close your eyes and catch up on the balance. And again, with each and every exhalation, continue to bring your attention and your intention inside the body. Mind can be hectic, and that's okay. Don't force it to stop. Just observe the next arising thought. And it's really amazing that more you're expecting the next thought to arise, the less thoughts we have. Come on up gently, and we're going to dive down right here. If you need to prop yourself with a block, please do that, guys. And if not, come on down and fold forward one more time. Strong connection with our body and mind. Observe and breathe. Letting go on exhalation, guys. Remember, relaxation is a choice. Come on back up. We come back slowly all the way to the front, and we finalize this side flow in our lizard pose. Your forehead may not come to your hands, and that's okay. You can stay on your hands all the way up high, on your elbows, or any other place available for your body. You can also use the blocks right here. Let's take our time. And give this side another inhalation. Observe. And slowly start to come back up. Go ahead and simply take your foot back on the floor, up and down cat and cow. Feels so good. And we're ready to stretch the other side exactly the same way. First, let's come to our downward facing dog. Beginners, bend your knees. Everyone, transfer your body weight towards the heels. Make sure your palms are flat. Go ahead and raise your other leg. And prepare to curl. Knee towards the nose. It's in between the dog and the plank. Take it back up. Full extension. One more time, guys. take it back up. One more time. Take it back up and prepare for just a few repetitions of the hip circles. Go ahead. And one more. Get ready to step forward all the way to your low lunge. Again, I strongly recommend you to take a good space of your mat, guys. The farther your back knee behind, the more space you're gonna start to open. Use your hands on the floor or on the blocks, not on your knee. And reach all the way up. Give your body a good stretch. And we continue with the gentle side lateral stretches on this side again. Just a few on this side. And let the gravity take charge and allow your body to melt even deeper towards the floor. One more time. Feels so good. And let's slowly come back to the center and transfer your body weight slightly back until your hip will set itself above your knee. Lift your toes, active leg, soft and extended knee, and start to fold forward. That's gonna help you a little bit more, guys, if you push your foot slightly more to the front and then shift your hips even more back. That's the sensation, and we continue to fold. Observe the differences between the other side and this side. Just notice those, building more awareness in the body. Every second is matter, right? Every second, every minute, every moment is matter. Again, we all given equal amount of minutes through the day, and we're free to choose how to use those. Use them wisely. Enjoy your life, guys, every single day. Very nice. Come on up slowly, and we're gonna dive here as well. One more time. Prop yourself with the block or pillow if you have to. And speaking about enjoying this life to the fullest, what this life has to offer, we absolutely must have a healthy, strong physical body and sharp mind. And sharp mind, guys. What is the use for the dreams, goals, aspirations if the body is weak, if the mind is weak? We need to have a strong, vital, healthy body and mind. And of course, strong, true self comes along. The change begins within. Come on up, friends, all the way right here. And we will finalize this flow with a lizard pose. Again, stay on your hands. You can dive all the way deeper and allow your forehead dive deeper towards the hands. You can go even more down if that's available. And just continue to breathe and flow, guys. I will give this lizard another breath or two here. And slowly start to return back up. Take your foot back down and prepare for your downward facing dog. In our downward facing dog, we're gonna do a few holds here. I will take you to your chair pose. Take a deep breath in, and an exhalation, send your hand all the way across, guys. If 3 points a little bit too much, that's okay, you don't have to do it. And let's slowly switch to the other side, all the way, guys. And let's go ahead and step closer to the hands. Go ahead and fold forward, guys. Give it a few gentle inhalation and exhalations. Bend your knees if you have to. And then look halfway through, guys. Just a halfway through. So see if you can maintain the soft knees, neutral back, and look all the way forward so you can lift your head. Go ahead and fold forward again. My beginners, warrior chair pose. Choose to bring your hands next to the chest, right up here. And for my intermediate and advanced guys, go ahead and take those arms up. Look up in the front, lead up with your chest, friends. Go ahead and sweep those arms a couple times through the circles. I know. Come on up. Prop your back if you have to. And take a gentle back bend with me. Come on back down. All the way. Exhalation. Back. Look halfway through. And step a little bit wider so you can settle in your malasana or garland pose. Just like this. We're not gonna spend a lot of time here, just a little extra hip stretches, but what we will do, we will try to bind with the opposite ankle and go ahead and open up. And the same way, all the way to the other side. Come on back down on the floor. And you know, I can't let you go without at least a little bit working on our abs. So for my beginners, bend your knees, guys, or even tap your one foot on the floor. Everyone, bring attention to the belly and make sure you bring your belly inward towards your lower back and support. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's slowly lower the legs a little bit more, guys, just a little bit. And draw them in, hands towards the ankles one more time. A little bit lower. And together. Can we do it one more? Oh, of course we can, all the way. And draw them in. And this time, bring your both feet together in your Baddha or bowed angle. Let's fold forward. Just a gentle fold here. Inhalation. Exhalation. And slowly return back up. Go ahead and bend your knees. We're going to make our way all the way on the floor. Keep your one knee bent and straight your other leg. Just like this. We're not pushing too hard, and at the same time, we're giving a gentle press so we can expand in our stretch. Once you feel comfortable and tendon letting go ahead and push a little bit more, guys. Very nice. Alright, friends, this ankle is gonna go on top on your other leg on the soft part right above the knee. Go ahead and reach up. Bring your hands together, just one on top of another. Inhalation. Exhalation. And slowly undo it. And we're ready for eagle. So the same leg is continue to progress. If your right leg on top, then you will take your knees on the right. It doesn't have to go all the way towards the floor, and try to readjust a little bit to make it comfortable for your upper body to be there. Just a few extra breaths here. Very nice. Undo those legs and we simply switch direction. So we bend the other leg and we give that leg extension as well. Knees soft. Don't push too hard, but I want you to push some, guys. I want you to give this leg an extra stretch. It comes from the hip flexor, of course. Breathe. And prepare to put this ankle right on top, guys. Your bridge here is optional. You can just continue to stay on the floor with your hips. Breathe in, guys. And breathe out. Very nice. So the same leg which is on top will continue to progress to your eagle legs. Maybe that's not a full wrap, and that's okay. Go ahead and take your arms on the side. Take your left leg on top, then you're gonna put your knees on the left. Readjust your shoulders, your upper body. Make sure it doesn't hurt your back. Close your eyes and give this stretch a few nurturing inhalations and exhalations. Very nice. Let's slowly return back to the center. Put your both feet back to your Padhakonasana. Put your hands for just a few breaths on top on your belly. And close your eyes, guys. On inhalation, inflate your belly, feel your body alive. And on exhalation, let that belly contract naturally. And simply let all the tension go. Tension is very destructive. Take a deep breath in and inflate your belly. Keep your eyes closed. And on exhalation, let all the stress and discomfort leave your body. And then go ahead and extend your arms behind your head and extend your legs on the floor. Just stretch all the way from the fingertips to the tippy toes like you just woke up after the nurturing, healthy night of sleep, guys. Feeling fantastic, Feeling strong, feeling healthy, feeling happy, full of energy, and ready to conquer anything comes your way. Ready to enjoy your life and give back to others. With that, let's slowly start to move back up to the seated position. And let's bring our both hands in a universal gratitude position. Try to remain your eyes closed. That will give you much more internal awareness, less distractions through the eyes. Express silent gratitude for everything we have in this life, for our health, for our families, for the beautiful things we can experience in this life. All the changes, all the transformation begins within us. And the external world will follow our directions. Let's look inside our heart. Find the huge, big, warm smile inside. Smile with your heart and radiate that love through each and every pore of your skin. Let's open our eyes and reach one more time. All the way through, guys. Inhalation and exhalation. Have a wonderful, guys, full of energy day today. Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me this practice today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If that was your first workout with us, of course make sure to subscribe, guys, and leave me comments down below so I know you're here. I know you are part of the team. Rest well, guys. Recover well, and I will see you tomorrow for the new and amazing challenge.